Hoi Hoi and welcome back to Might and Magic 6, the Mandate of Heaven. So it's been a while since I've last played. But I do remember that in the last episode I went into Darkwater, is the city in the swamps, and I've met one of the dwarves who tasked me to kill Snurgle, and Snurgle is essentially a 2 dungeon quest. I've did the first dungeon and now I have to do the second dungeon. However, not auto not quest. So, however, I made an oopsie. I actually had 2 more videos recorded, but I had 1 more session, and I accidentally overwrote the save file. Right, I'm just going to explain a bit what happened. Save game. So I have 3 save files, right? I have the main save file, I have the fail save, which I'm going to use if I want to enter an area that has no obvious return. And then I have the pre-save. The pre-save is essentially what I save at the beginning of a session, so that if something happens, I can always go back to the beginning of the session, right? So after I've completed the last session, so I had the progress, the progress that I've made on my LP, but since I didn't start a new session, I didn't save it on pre-save. And what essentially happens if you create a new new game, it will always default on the first save file, right? And for some reason, you have to save twice in a row for it to be default on the actual save file. So what essentially happened is I created a new party, and I accidentally overwrote the LP. So first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to switch failsafe and LP. Nope. Can I? Wait. Okay, so... and then... this one is the failsafe. So that's the first important thing that I have to do here. So now I'm just going to explain a bit what happened in the episode that I've lost. I went into this dungeon, and I've realized... I mean, this is just normal Dwarven dungeon, right? There isn't really much to it. But later on, there is an encounter, and it's a... what do you call it? An ambush, right? So you open a door, and a bunch of dwarves spawn behind you. I've tried this encounter multiple times with different strategies, and just nothing worked. I've always died because the amount of dwarves that you encounter is so overwhelming. The biggest issue are the Dwarven Lords, I think is their name, right? The red dwarves, because they are resistant to magic, so Ring of Fire doesn't do anything again. So I've decided to try out a different strategy. I decided to try out a spell that is called Town Portal. I don't have the spell right now, right, because I've deleted the quick part. Just cure wounds. So I don't have the spell right now. It's essentially it's this spell here. What the spell do is it allows me to teleport to the last visited city, right? That's essentially all it does. It does work on dungeons, but only if you are an expert at water magic, which I unfortunately am, so I can use it. And so what I did is I triggered the encounter and then teleported out of there. It worked, but I didn't finish the dungeon because I decided that I'm under-leveled for the dwarves, and I wanted to do some stuff. So I'm getting more experience. So the second thing that I've did was I've went and completed all the quests that I can complete. And this is what I'm going to start with now. So, the first thing that I want to do is, because the reason why I haven't completed the quest yet is because I want, how did this work? Right. So, the reason why I haven't completed the quest yet is because I wanted to save up the quests for completing all at once so that I have enough, enough reputation to get light spells. Right? That's why I haven't completed them yet. However, I realized that you actually don't, like, it is quite random. Like, the loss of reputation is quite random. Sometimes it's like per so sometimes I lose reputation without having a month change, but most of the time a month has to change first. Before you lose reputation. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I go into the temple and donate, because this will boost my reputation to 200. And so now I have 200. And now I can give in all the quests that I want to give in. Right, essentially all quests except for the quest that reduced my reputation, but I've already gave that quest in, so...
Master Nikolai Ironfist, Prince and heir to the throne of Enroth.
So I don't need to worry about this. All I have to worry about is not giving in the bones, but that's not an issue. So, Crusaders. So we essentially found Miss Silver. We are returning Miss Silver now, and now I'm honorary Crusaders, which is good because my main character is a Crusader. I have heard stories of the daring rescued. I'm delighted that you have returned with Miss Silver. I shall arrange to have her return to her family at once. Exemplary work. I hereby officially promote all paladins to the status of Crusaders and all non-paladins to honorary Crusaders. So the next quest is, well then, it's a fine thing to be promoted to Crusaders, but even finer thing to be promoted to Hero. As you may have guessed, by now the condition for Hero status is to slay a dragon. I know this seems difficult, but tradition has its demands. What's worse, you can't slay just any dragon, but must slay a named dragon. The task is to slay Longfang Witherhide and return him with a claw or tooth as proof. Fortunately, we know that Longfang lives in a cave in the mountains behind Castle Darkmoor. He has slain at least 12 would-be heroes, so be careful. Yes, so I already know where this is. I haven't done this because I wanted to do the dwarf quest first, so that if I go to Darkmoor, I can give in the dwarf quest. So I'm going to postpone this quest. But as you can see, I now have my hit points, and now I have actually a good amount of spell points. Like, I always thought that the Paladin is quite bad because he's not good at casting spells as the Cleric is.
Need a ride?
Okay, Freehaven. I don't want to go to Freehaven yet. I want to go to Tropical. Or maybe I can use the boat. Like, do I actually want to save time? So the thing is, March is the shrine in Silver Cove. I also went to Silver Cove, but I don't think I can get to the shrine without dying yet. So I went to Silver Cove. This is also something that I do. And in Silver Cove, there are gargoyles. And those gargoyles are really annoying. The first two stages of gargoyles is not an issue. But the third stage, the diamond gargoyles, they are completely immune to physical damage. And that is really difficult for me to deal with right now. I am probably just not high level enough because I've spread, I spread... Oh dude, I did SWAT and Exo. I wanted to switch to Axis, that's also what I wanted to do. Oh, I've got an X that I don't have anymore.
I don't know.
Oh, that sucks so much. Okay, yeah. Alright, like I had an X that was actually better than the shell. What? And so the reason why I want to switch to Axis is because so there are actually two reasons. The first reason is axes are better for single target damage, while swords are better for multi-target damage. So axes are better against enemies with a lot of HP, while swords are better against enemies that swarm you. And the second reason is getting sword to master that only allows. The only thing that it does is it allows me to dual wield swords, which is not really relevant since I'm using a shield. I want to be tanky, and axes are just better if you go with a shield. But I mean, finding an axe that is better than a sword that I'm wielding will be difficult. But anyway, what I wanted to say is I've split between oh, I can go mind. So I essentially split between physical and magical damage, and this essentially is not bad, but it means that I'm underleveled for fighting the Dwarven Lords, since the Dwarven Lords are resistant to magic, and I'm underleveled to fight the Diamond Gargoyles, since the Diamond Gargoyles are resistant to physical. I did a lot of stupid things and also need to... Yeah. It's like, I have played a lot of different characters or different parties since the last episode, but I've never went so far to have something that I didn't do in the display yet. But like, I optimized my newer parties so much that I cringe at what I see. Yeah. Like, I have Stuff and Maze on Fauna because I've started with Stuff and then later switched to Maze. I want to... So Earth Magic is something that I've never really had in my mind because you have to go to Freehaven for the first Earth Magic. But Earth Magic is probably relevant for dwarves because like we have Deadly Swarm which deals physical damage, so so dwarves are probably not resistant to it. Then Rock Blast. It doesn't say what type of damage it... I'm not sure if all magic, of all earth spells deal physical damage, but Mass Distortion is definitely a spell that I should get, since it deals percentage damage, based on, like, damage based on max HP the target has. Okay, so I need to get to Mist and Neosorpigal, right? So let's go to Neosorpigal first. Where's my... Oh yeah, also the map has reset again. Right, like, Neosorpigal resets all 6 months. But those enemies are so weak, they don't need to... There are some things that I want to do because the map has resetted. The white liquid was luck. Ouch. Who hit me? Yeah, those guys will eat. This is empty. This is blue. Blue was endurance. I mean, color still has... No, fauna has the least amount. Oh no, it was personality. Okay, never mind. So luck. Who has the least amount of luck? So has the least. Okay. Alright, let's just kill those guys because they are annoying me. I'm not even sure if they give experience points, right? I have 815 to kill this guy. They give 6 experience points. Now I'm not going to clear this map. I will clear this offline. Also, like, items have been reset, but like, it gives me a bit more gold, which might... Fauna? Yeah. So let's just take this chest. Let's kill those guys because you are annoying me. There's still more. They're also not really giving that much gold. Oh boy, there are so many of those. Yeah. Yeah. They are also not dealing any damage. Like, these apprentice magic deal like between 1 and 3 damage. I should probably cast... Wait, who has more? You have air on 4, she also has a... Okay, so they are... both have the same air level. Let's leave. Okay. So, question is, what quest can I all give in? I can do this quest, so I have to go to Mist. This storm is... Yeah, okay, another quest in Mist. I did this quest, Retrieve Epic Skull. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this dungeon again, because this dungeon essentially has 2 parts. The first one is pretty easy, since you just have to kill some ghosts and skeletons. But the second part is there are 2 boss rooms, which are full of leeches. Not leeches, liches. And fighting them was really difficult. I didn't complete the dungeon, but I've kinda cheesed it and I was able to pull Efric out of his boss room and then just killed Efric and got his goal and completed the quest. But this quest doesn't give me honor or anything, and the dungeon was quite difficult, so I will keep this one for later. I could do this quest. I will do this quest and fire. This one. I probably also want this one since the liches are too strong. Okay, so this is just an herb anyway. That's just. So I only have to return Sherry in this dungeon, no, in this area. So I have to go in there, which is not open yet. So I will get the horseshoes. Then there are also horseshoes. Also, this tower will shoot at me. Let's get the horseshoes in the volcano. Okay, I will save here because if flying runs out while I'm flying, I mean, I don't need to. But you essentially get fall damage. It happened to me once. Okay, so food. Let's kill the enemies over there. Just for fun. Because I need to wait anyway. I mean, I can just cast a meteor shower, which is a bit overkill. All of them are dead. Yeah, the 2 chests over here are also reset. Did I? Oh yeah, I'm disarm expert. I cringed so hard. Oh, this one was empty, there was just nothing in. This sometimes can happen that I don't have loot. I cringed so hard at how I skilled. So there are some goblins on the other side. I will just leave those goblins for now and trigger the encounter. This encounter. Walking up slopes is so weird, since it always catapults you into the air. And it's also funny, if you tap out... Wait, I will try doing that because that's actually funny to see. So, let's save over here. So if you walk like up this, then you get catapulted. You tap out of the game. Oh no, okay, it didn't work. Wait, maybe it works from this side. So Right, so now the game is paused, but if I tap back... No, it doesn't work! That's so unfortunate, but it works with enemies. So if an enemy walks up a slope and you tap out of the game, the enemy the physics of the enemy will continue to play, and they will just infinitely go up in the air, which is so funny. Fortunately, enemies don't get fall damage. Do I had learning level? No. Oh yeah, so I wanted to upgrade what's the note of Base Expert was in Dark Mode. Let's just go for Earth Magic, and on Gura I want to go for Water Magic. I do need a high Water Magic for Garrick's Forge. Here's staffs. There's another chest I can open. Here. Not here, but over there. Let's just collect these. I don't really need those herbs anymore. But who knows? Like, maybe there sometimes will be a thing where I could use a potion or two. Like, the problem is, the way potions work in this game makes them good early on, but bad later on, because they only give like a straight level bonus. And they only give a straight stat bonus. And based on how stats in this game work, it's just not really worth it using this later on. Okay, let's go to the town hall and then...
I need your help.
I need your help. We did this water spirit. I don't know where to find water spirit. Okay, so there are still a bit more things that I can do. I can mind magic. Magic was on the other side.
Hello. Okay.
Is there anything else? No, I have everything here. Oh right, I need identify item on this. So identify item was this one.
How you doing? Okay.
Alright. Any perception? I can go for perception.
How are you? Okay.
Why not? Alright. That's everything for now. Okay, so now I have to go to this. Stop it.
Welcome aboard!
Alright, 3 days to...
Raise the flag and hoist the sails!
Okay, so enemies, I don't need to worry about enemies on Mist. They only respawn every 2 years. Alright, so let's go straight to the
Have I
town
got a
hall.
job for you?
Bounty hunt, novice monk. Holiday. So quest, just as I suspected, I'm surprised the mayor was number 3 on the enemy list. I suppose he is a tad incompetent, but he's not a bad person. Thanks again, please accept this gold and my gratitude as your reward. And after you talk to him, I can't believe those silver helms wanted to kill me. I've never done anything wrong in my life. Well, nothing more wrong than any other mayor at least. Thank you again for stopping them. So he essentially changes his mind about the silver helms. Also, like, those towers, they are so curious. I'm not exactly sure about what they're supposed to be, but there is a gameplay mechanic that I got spoiled at, which is essentially they are teleporters. And on each map that teleports to other maps, and I'm assuming this is just a teleporter. Alright.
His Grace Albert Newton, Marquis of Mist and High Sorcerer of Enroth.
Archmage, great news. I remember what you need to find, the Crystal of Terrax. Oh, you seem to have found it already. Well, perfect. I can train you to Archmage then. The first Archmage, Terrax, used the crystal to master the elements. Fire, earth, water, and air, all formed together to make it, and from analyzing it, he learned a great deal about elemental magic. In addition, its effect on light led him to his discoveries of light and dark magic. Since that time, the study of this crystal has guided every new Archmage. Let me show you the secrets of the crystal Archmage. Hello there. Are you here to tile the floors? Oh, sorry for a moment. I forgot who you were. Welcome again, Archmage. Perhaps you can assist me in experiments or two when you... Alright. So, Gallus is no Archmage, and his stats are crazy. 150 HP and 187 spell points. He is the character with the highest HP right now. Alright, is there anything else that I have to complete? No. No, okay, so that's all the quests that I could complete right now. Now, the next thing that I want to do is... do I have all spells I can get here? I think Ring of Fire is the last one. There's one spell missing here. Oh, and there are a lot of earth spells missing. Yeah, I did. Oh, I have Mass Distortion. But on the wrong character. Okay, I don't have this water spell. What is that? I want to check. This is air. Oh, that's probably an enchant item. I mean, I'm not really a fan of enchant item. You kinda need water, at least on...
Yes.
on level 10 for it to be useful. Gives a chance to imbue a normal item with magical powers. The chance of success is 10% per point of skill in water magic. Experts manage better enchantments and only masters can enchant weapons. Right. So it's not really a good one. Probably it's like an endgame one, but it's weird that you get this one so early. Okay, I cannot sail right now. I don't have staff for him, but I can get... No, this is spear. Is it staff?
Greetings.
Oh. Supposed to be repair. Wasn't there... Staff to...
Okay. Fine. See you in the morning.
In the morning.
Welcome aboard.
I want to get to Bootleg Bay. I will save here and skip another day. And if it doesn't... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I should just skip days until it's, I can go to Bootleg Bay, because that way I save more time. I don't know if time saving is important, but I don't really like if time passes too fast. It's like a mental issue that I have.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, Bootleg Bay.
Raise the flag and hoist the sails.
I don't think enemies have respawned yet. Enemies respawn every 8 months. There was also a dungeon. I think it was this dungeon. I have to check this one again, because there was a Minotaur that I didn't defeat. Right, so I didn't fully completed the dungeon. So this is just the temple. This is the... Right, let's save here. Let's torchlight. Oh. What is that? Is that a texture glitch? It really looks like a texture glitch. But no, I mean, it's probably supposed to be like an open dungeon. So I've looked all of them. Oh!
Ooh, this'll be useful.
Oh, we have another dragon armor. We have dragon leather of the golem. This is dragon leather with poison resistance. Okay, we have two. Just give... Oh yeah, magic horseshoes. What about this? Who do I want to give the magic horseshoes? I think I should give them to Fauna because the druid kinda has the most points to spend in. But I also could give them evenly to everyone. The question is... Maybe I will split them between Fauna and Gura because I need water magic for Garrick's dungeon. I definitely want to give some to Gura. Let's... How much do I need for the next level? I need 6 points. 5 points. That means I have to give her 3 horseshoes. And about Fauna? If I give Fauna 2 horseshoes, she can get the next buff. That means I have 1 horseshoe left. It doesn't do anything on colors. Also not going to do anything. So... Okay, there's nothing that I can do about that right now. Alright, let's save. Let's try and defeat... Just 1 Minotaur King. Earth spells. Deadly Swarm. Rock Blast. 16 points, that's nothing. Ice Bolt. 24 points. So you cast Master's... Minotaur's King is immune to Master's Torsion. Okay, good to know. Bless... I probably need to cast Heroism as well. You will just do Ice Bolt. 4 points, that does nothing. Probably nothing of this matters. Meditation. It doesn't tell me how long this is. Meditation is for 4 hours, okay. Master Distortion. I think Minotaur's King is immune to Master Distortion. 4 damage. That sucks, because I really thought that this would be helpful. I don't have a strong fire spell. Harm! Minotaur's King is immune to harm. Okay. I don't have Mind Blast. Holy shit.
Help!
Dude, this Minotaur's King did so much damage. I want to try 1 last Master... Oh, I think they are just immune to Master Distortion. So I definitely cannot do this fight, so let's just load. That's crazy. I could probably defeat the Minotaurs if it wasn't a tier 3 Minotaurus. Okay, so the reason why I actually wanted to go to let's recast Water Walk. So the reason why I wanted to go to this area, to the bootleg base, because there's a dungeon that I haven't done yet, because there was no quest tied to this dungeon. So I just want to check in this dungeon. Especially because I was tempted into going into this dungeon on other parties, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to spoil myself for this dungeon. So I'm going to do this dungeon now on this save file, my main save file, or my Let's Play save file. Alright, so this apparently is the Goblin Dungeon. Hall of the Fire Lord. Ancient ruins above the entrance attempt to scare away the casual visitors. Fresh Goblin tracks lead into and out of the doorway. Like, I'm curious about this one because... let's cast Bless, Heroism. Like, I'm curious about this one. Because goblins aren't really that strong. Lord of Fire. Let's save and click this.
Hey, good to see you.
What? That's an NPC? I am the Lord of Fire, an immortal earth spirit. My power is drawn from below the earth. The channel that I use have been blocked by doors, warded with powerful magic in the north. I need you to unward the doors so that I may awaken again. Through the enchantments on them are powerful. Amber will break the ward on the doors. Servants. If you get lost in the caverns, you may find assistance from my servants. If you have a piece of amber, they will assume you are under my care, and will teleport you back to me if you talk to them. If you do not have any amber, they will drain with some of your life force as payment for teleporting you back up here. Don't worry, they rarely kill anyone. The doors became warded when a strange creature came to reside here. I am not familiar with this type of being, and I have seen many types in my long time here in Enron. I do not know why it shows this place as its home, or why there's only one, but I would like to see it destroyed for the trouble it has caused me. Okay, so we have a chest over here.
Got it.
Oh, we have 2 amber. Alright. Journal fragment. Okay, quest item. I wanted to give quest items to then some journal fragment. Try to locate the warded doors. William refused to take any of the amber we found as he believed it was cursed. After being lost for almost a day, we found a strange creature that teleported us to the entrance in exchange for his service and drained William's life force, but he managed to recover in a few days. We are all halting all further expeditions. We are able to deter him. So we have a door over here. No? That's probably a one-side door. So we can go over there, or we can go to this. Okay, there's another bag. More amber. Upside. What? Oh, I see. Okay, so let's do fail save. So it's just those goblins which are quite weak. Don't need to worry about those. But the boss creature might be difficult to worry about. Yeah, I'm assuming you can fall through there. So let's check this room first. I don't see anything. I don't see anything out of the ordinary in this room. What is there's also nothing really interesting. Maybe I should go... I mean, I can use Emma to teleport back up, but I might want to use the town portal. I can use jump. I mean, I could try doing this with jump. But maybe I want to do this dungeon with town portal. hear goblins, but I don't see them. So those items are on a different layer. Ogres! Okay. They don't seem to be that strong. Points of... I mean, it's only tier 1 and tier 2 ogres, so I don't need to worry that much right now. At least for this combat, let's just spam Ring of Fire. Doesn't really deal that much damage. They definitely have a lot of armor rating since I'm not hitting them that often. Go for lightning. 21 damage. Okay, I think I'm over leveled for these enemies right now. Okay, so... Ah, damn it! I didn't press the button. Okay, I will spam Ring of Fire. It's only 11 damage, it's nothing. Let's heal. It doesn't really feel worth it. Okay, the weak ones are dead. Except for you. Oh, that's one of the servant I'm... Okay. Okay, there's the Goblin King. So I'm assuming ogres are kind of like the tier 4 goblins then. That means there aren't orcs in this game. Okay, there's... That goes lower. They can go up. I wanted to talk to the stone face. But I want to see where I land when I go up again. Like, I can always jump. Wait, where am I? Let's cast a jump spell. Oh! Okay, I see how this dungeon works now. So, I've chose the road which has the least amount of enemies, I guess. So each path leads to somewhere different. I mean, I definitely need some special spells. I need jump and probably town portal for this dungeon. Or it's at least useful to have them here. So that's another door. Oh wait, I want to talk to the stone face. I'm assuming they'll just teleport me up again. Yeah, I'm still on fail. No, never mind. I don't want to overvolt fails. All must have amber. Oh, that is interesting. I thought it would only cost me 1 amber for 1 teleport. But everyone needs to have amber in their inventory. Okay. So jump is kinda necessary here. Chest is locked. Are you kidding me? Okay, I cannot open that. Alright. So I guess I want to use jump again. No! No! Damn it. Hold on. Okay. I think I can do this. Yes. Alright, so this was this one. I came up from here. Let's check where this one leads me. I never had the Goblin King run away. Oh, there's an Ogre Chieftain. Okay, this guy will be an issue. I wanna go back. This one looks weird. Let's kill this ogre. There's probably like a bulwark or something down here. I also need to recast heroism. Okay, let's just recast bless and heroism. Not on her because I might. Mass distortion. 12 points. Okay, that's not worth. Okay, so I have 28 spell points. Alright, so save. We can get some. So let's do. Nope. Okay, I think I know what the mistake is. I'm touching the wall too early. Try it again. Yep. Alright. So now I. Jump costs so much mana. Do I have jump on other characters? No. I did not expect jump to be that important. Not enough spell points. Okay, I do have potions. But blue potions are so valuable. Alright. I wanna save because I don't wanna use another potion. Okay, never mind. Alright, okay, I see. So I think it was this direction. Nope. Okay, hold on. I am disoriented. It's this direction. Yep. Alright, okay, that's good to know. So you can do this without needing a town portal. So I want to get out of here. This does not look like something that I want to do right now. Okay, so the next thing, what I've did, or what I can do is, I can fully complete the cleric questline, like I can become a priest and then a high priest. It's actually not that difficult. Because in order to... The first one is quite easy. The second one, you need an item from this dungeon, which I've already got, right? It's the It's the Sacred Chalice. Restoring 6 HP. Not bad. 7 luck or so.
I don't know. I don't know.
Alright. It will take some in-game time to do this, because I have to go back and forth. But I don't worry too much about this. Like, the only reason why time matters is because I could go to Silver Cove and do the shrine, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want to use... I mean, I don't want to use cheese tactics, but sometimes cheese tactics are needed. But I don't want to just go there and then let me kill myself while I'm having 0 money. Just to do that, because that feels way too cheesy. Did I... Everything on this map. There are also several dungeons that I want to take a look at. Where am I going? Wait, I need to go to the north. I do want to check... Yeah, okay, so I do want to check if they have the town portal spell. One thing that I've learned not last episode, but in the other episodes, is that you can save. In the last episodes, you can save. And then enter. And if they don't... Okay, there's a town portal spell. And if they don't have the spell that you want, you can just reload the save file and they have different spells. So I have 2 town portal spells. I'm just going to buy both town portals. One for fauna and for...
Okay.
So I do have some items.
I don't know.
This. Gold resist. I want cool. Just giving it to cool. Okay. Selling items. Sure. I probably want to stock up on food now, because I don't know if I can stock up on food on the place where I'm going to.
You break it, you buy it.
Oh, that's good.
Thanks a lot.
Wait, I can sell items here.
You buy it.
I can sell this item. I can sell shields. Alright.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. Do I want to train? I probably only have... Yeah, I'm eligible to train to level 27. I did not know that you can do this. I just learned that. That's so funny. Which level am I now? I'm 22. Oh, I could gain 5 levels. But I will wait for that, because I can easily complete 2 more quests, so I might be able to get to level 8. To gain one more level. Where were the weapon shops? No. Where were the epic weapon shops? That's the bank? Oh, it's over there. Oh, there's so many quests that I can do. Yeah. Okay, never mind. So the shopping stones sell.
Come again.
Come again.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Don't touch the merchandise. There's so many quests that I can do. Wait, because there was another dungeon that I did. And during this dungeon, you will get a note which will enable the Prince of Thieves. And the Prince of Thieves is a council quest that I can just do right now. Because you need to clear 2 dungeons. One of the dungeons is already cleared since it's the... Oh wait, before I go, I need to buy rations. Don't forget about the rations. Yeah, because you need to clear the sewers, and you need to clear the other dungeon. This is actually, I want to complain a bit about dungeon placement.
Have a nice night.
Right? Because while I'm playing this game, I'm ranking the difficulty. That was not what I wanted to do. Fuck you.
Test in the house.
Okay, so while I'm playing this game, I'm ranking the level of the dungeons, like in which order you're supposed to do the dungeons. And it is weird, because, like, this area is a high-level area. It's like, you definitely need some levels for this area, right? But then if I go over here, this area is also a pretty high-level area. But the dungeon over here, this dungeon is such a low-level dungeon. And I will do this dungeon, but first I want to go to this. So over here we have some enemies where I'm just going to spam meteor. I don't have meteor.
Hey,
There's still some enemies alive. Don't have meteor. Let's spam another meteor. They're still alive. Okay. Oh, there's another matron, and this enemy is running away. Starburst? Starburst. Let's just spam arrows. Okay, I'm going into the dungeon to reset the enemy that is running away. It's probably just a tier 1 or tier 2 Megaya. So I'm going to do this dungeon quick, because it's a very short dungeon which has like very low level enemies. Alright, so yeah, it's just a tier 1. Gura has perception. Okay, and like, okay, there are some fire archers. I don't need to worry about them. Let's just do Starburst. That deal 0 damage. I think they have fire protection. Okay, so meteor. Okay, one is down. Come on, whatever, meteor.
okay.
And then... Oh, this one still has so much HP. I mean, I can just waste mana, because this is essentially the last enemy that I can encounter here. And the dungeon, I will not need any mana for this dungeon. Okay, so there are some houses. I don't remember exactly what's it. That's Repair Mastery. Rank 7. I definitely want Repair Mastery. I have Repair on 5 right now.
Hello.
School, Dragon Tower, Icewind Keep, Victim Summer.
Much obliged.
Protective Services, I wasn't part of the guild. Let's save and see what this one does. Look out. Okay, it just spawns a bunch of fire archers. Do I want to deal with them right now? Not really. If I have more archer damage, I would do this. Oh, okay,
Nice to see you.
I can buy rations. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. So over here we have a
Hey, good to
house,
see you.
master knife fighting, and over here we have master leather armor. Okay. What do I need? I need rank 10. Okay. So over here,
Halt! Who goes there?
Lord Anthony Stone, High Priest of Free Heaven.
Baron Anthony Stone, High Priest of Freehaven.
So the council quest is the Prince of Thieves. That's a lot to see, a lot to read. Mine is the traditional duty. Damn it. One moment, please. I haven't recorded in so long. Okay, so I haven't recorded in so long, which is an issue, because when it comes to talking, I have a stamina issue. And for some reason, my nose always closes when I talk. And like, I'm not really talking a lot outside of recording videos, just because I don't have a social life. I am a hikikomori. Not really, but technically. I'm just an introvert. So I don't really talk a lot. And since I don't talk a lot, I don't have any stamina when it comes to talking. So I exhaust very quickly from talking, and this manifests in my nose closing. And since I didn't record in a very long time, like the more I record, the more stamina I build up for talking. But since I haven't recorded in like a month, actually a month, because I don't have any time right now, so I can only record when I'm on vacation. Right, so all the stamina that I built up is lost again. Alright. Mine is the traditional duty to oversee the less than upright business in the kingdom. My house has done this for centuries under the philosophy that such business will always exist, and it's better that such business and is better watched and regulated than not. Recently, a man styling himself the Prince of Thieves has begun to usurp my authority in Freehaven. Not only does he challenge my authority, he cooperates with that loathsome new cult that sprung up recently. What is it called? Moo or yak or bark or whatever. Some sort of animal sound. Anyway, my sources tell me that this cult plots to overthrow the king and assume power in Enroth. This is bad business and needs to be stopped. You can start by arresting the Prince of Thieves and returning him to me in chains. I will, of course, reward you richly. I have no information on this whereabouts, so it will do, good to talk to me about it. Try going to Freehaven and asking around. He must have a hideout somewhere or near that town, smiling. If you find where he is living, be sure to check under the bed in the closet. You will probably find him hiding under a pile of clothes. That's actually an important hint. I figured that out on my own, but this is actually an important hint. Okay, so in addition to my duties as overseer of unlicensed business, I am High Priest of Enroth. It is my job to promote clerics to priests and if warranted priests to high priests. Right now, the roles are full of priests and I'm unable to promote new ones without creating new positions. To do so would be highly irregular. But if someone were to perform an extraordinary service for the kingdom, the promotion would be acceptable, robbing his temples. Come to think of it, there's a service I need. A temple in Freehaven was destroyed by fire a few months ago. If you could get it rebuilt, I would have a reason to promote any clerics among you to priest status. Since I really want this job done, I'm even willing to promote non-priest to an honorary priest status. And I will pay you well for your service. You will need to hire a stonecutter and a carpenter and show them the temple you want them to work on. So this quest is very easy. That's insane how easy this quest is. Any extra information?
Anthony Stone, High Priest of Freehaven.
Okay, nothing really interesting. So I'm going to explore the city a bit more.
Hey, good to see you.
Oh, we have mastered this arm training. I can do that. Let's do this. There is something interesting.
Hi there.
I'm at Freehaven, join Dwayne Towers. Oh, nope.
How are you?
Aris. The seemingly simple mace bursts into flames when used, simultaneously dealing a vicious flame attack on the victim and also protecting his fire. Advanced alchemy. Okay, never mind. Relevant.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Oh, here we have a shop.
Nice.
What do you offer? Shields. 30.
Come back soon.
How are you?
Dixon Parks. Expert Mice, just west. Where's Castle? Okay, that's actually interesting to know. That's good to know. Bagaya. Bagaya are straightforward fighters, but the Bagaya Meltrons can attack with a deadly electric blast.
Hello.
Icewind Key. Okay, opening. Right. So what do we have here in the middle?
How are you?
At Morrison. Okay, expert bow. Okay, so if I go to the east, I will go to Silver Cove. But I do not want to do this right now. So I will just complete the Thieves Dungeon. And in this Thieves Dungeon, we will... There are several interesting things. There is a thing that I don't know how to do. And there was only one source that I could find who talks about this. So I'm not exactly sure what exactly I'm supposed to do, so I will just ignore this. Alright. So as you can see, we will just find the cut purse line and the rook line. So nothing really that difficult to deal with. That's such a low level dungeon in an area that I would put on a much higher level. And especially, this is part of the, so there's a button here, but I cannot press this button. And if I open this door, this will deal damage to me. Right, I can show that. So I don't know exactly what's going on here. Probably my perception isn't high enough. They're falling like flies. Okay, so I will go over here. There is a trap. I'm not sure where the trap is exactly. Okay, so we have some here. Oh, might. A ring of might. That's interesting. And an amulet of charms. Personality 5. 6 is better than 5. Ring of might gives me 10 might. This one only gives me... Oh! A titanic trident! That's crazy. Probably the best try that I would. Holy shit. That's crazy.
I don't know.
Ah.
And a lot of gold.
Aha.
Gold resist. Okay, that's not really that interesting. So that was a little loot room. And then if you go over here, and you can see that there's no trap, but if you press this button, and then there will essentially this thing open and you can go back. Now there is one thing more if you fall down. So if you fall down this thing, it's actually not that bad since you can go there. I don't think if this is relevant. I will trigger. I will just do it. Essentially, there are spikes down there, and if you while you're touching the spikes, you will receive damage. But it's not really that relevant, especially because you can just ignore prison spike. Oh, and then you have like here, then you are back in this way. Ah! That was the trap, right? So, touching this one will trigger the trap. So, and then there's this room, which I don't understand. Suspicious floor, suspicious floor. So what you are apparently supposed to do is, as you can see, this is a different tile than this, right? And I'm not quite sure how this is supposed to work, but there is a puzzle here. So essentially, oh, that was bad. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump counterclockwise until you're here, and then a room would open. Or not counterclockwise, clockwise, and then a room would open, and this room is a teleporter. But I just... ouch. Wait, what? That's interesting. Click. Okay, I didn't have that. Hold on, maybe I can do this. Click. Snick. Click. 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 Crap. Okay, maybe not. Click. 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 Ha! No way! No way I did it! That's funny. I need to heal though. Oh, a genie! Oh boy. There's the Rook leader. Hold on! The genie wasn't here the last time. This is the room. Okay, so this is the room where I'm supposed to get the quest item that leads me to the location of the thief. But the genie wasn't here, so the genie opened because there's like a magical portal now. Oh, that's so cool that I did this. But now I have to deal with the genie. And the genie seems to be a tier 3 genie? Or maybe a tier 2, I don't know. He's not that strong, so maybe it's just a tier 1. It's just a very high level tier 1 enemy. Lightning bolt. 5 points of damage, that was need less. I'm assuming I want to hit him with magic and with physical damage. Can't hit him. He can still cast spell while running away. Okay, so I've killed the genie. So over here, letter to the prince. Continue with your work in Castle Iron Fist and your Sorpigal. The buffoons in the south are unprepared for us, so you should be able to reap a wonderful harvest from them. Remember to make your example sharp and clear, and the sheep will follow you anywhere. That's not exactly what I needed to find. There's another letter. I do want to heal up a bit. Before I go in there, I'm going to clear the dungeon. That's not the letter that I was looking for. Ah, this is the letter. So this so I think this letter, if you loot the bandit leader. Yes. Prince, Anthony Stone has decided to remove you once and for all. I'm sure you will be seeing his men soon. For your safety, I've prepared a place in the sewers underneath Freehaven for you. Leave the guild hall immediately and come to the sewers. Once the heat is cleared, you will be free and return to the guild hall. Right, so that was the important hint. There's a suspicious floor here. I am supposed to jump this. I want to explore the rest of the dungeon. Alright. This is white liquid, which is luck. Alright, so let's go over here. I think my spell just won. Oh, Connor's dead. Okay, I don't think there was anything in here. That was a trap? Okay. Yeah, I have to save every time I move. Now they are all unconscious. But at least they're not dead. I'm not exactly sure how overkill works. Oh, a magic bow, this one is good. Plus 4. Oh, the item is broken. Okay, let's just give the better fall.
Oh, this'll help.
Oh, that's a good item. It's an amulet. I already have an amulet plus 7. 1 to 4.
Oh, this'll help.
Sweat liquid. Nothing. Green liquid. Oh. Okay, so. Well. Alright. Save. Jump out of it. I do need to recover my characters, so let's need to use multiple. That was stupid. I mean, that's what I have the potions for, right? Also need to repair the items. One more, and then you probably need 3 for. Okay, and only 1. Alright. Okay, so you can wear this, we can
I don't
this.
know.
Oh boy, repairing this. Not right now. That's a +4 bow. You have a +4 bow. You have a +8 bow. You have a +4
I don't
bow.
know.
Alright. So. Fireball. Yeah, they're just going to kill my characters again. Let's just cast Lightning Bolt for 12 damage. $13 damage. Don't have. Okay, there's still enemies. Before I enter the room, I'm going to save. There's some loot.
Hey,
Way. So that's the entrance. What? There was a trap? Oops. Okay, so dungeon. I didn't trigger the trap the first time, I think. Okay. So, I've cleared the dungeon. I've got the important hint. I want to save again. I've already cleared the other dungeon. So the only thing I have to do now. I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry, but I'm going to load that. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed Y instead of X. No. No way, the door's closed again. I have to do it. Oh, it's not permanently open. Damn it, I wanted to show that. Now I have to jump again. I don't want to. No, I'm not doing this. So essentially, what you have there is there are 4 in the room, in the special room, are 4 teleporters, and they lead to different locations. But it doesn't really matter. It's not that important. All right. Okay, so. All right. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I will repair the church, the temple. That's actually pretty easy. All you need to do is find 2 people that are already in the city and then lead them to the city, lead them to the broken thing. So the temple was this one. So I essentially have to find 2 people.
hey, good to see you.
question.
Nice to see you.
So this is the stone cut. So the stone cutter, and now I have to find
Hey, how's it
the
going?
carpenter. Oh, okay, that's him. So these two people, this is at least what the wiki said. This is something that I accidentally spoiled myself. So I will go in here, and now they're gone. And I think I have to head back now to complete this. However, before I go there, before I go back to the High Priest, I want to get the Thief because it allows me to clear 2 quests.
Hello.
Right. So this room doesn't do anything yet. So I can just run. Over here. What was that? Oh, that's a healing well, okay. Was that the bedroom? No, that's just a trash heap. Can I jump up there? That's a good question. No, I don't think so. No, there's so... That would be a really good puzzle. Okay, so I have to go over here. Oh yeah, this room has glitching lightings. Right, and in order to complete this,
Hey, good to see
you have to look under the bed. The Prince of Thieves. Curses, foiled again. So now we have him here. And now I just have to return to the High Priest. I have the portal town portal spell, right? If I get Master in Water, the town portal spell would allow me to just teleport to any city I want. That's why I want to get water, Master in Water as fast as possible. But the thing is,
I really wish I could help.
there are 2 requirements for you to master water. The first one is you need the Terex, the Shard of Terex, the Crystal Shard of Terex, which I already have. And the second one is you need 12 points in Water Mastery. Right, so I do need the Mastery. I will go up. So it probably will still take a time before I can get Gura to master water. Alright. Although, how many levels do I... I'm still at only 5 levels. I need 8,000 experience points. Also, one interesting thing is, if I cast the town portal spell on this map, I will be teleported over here to the town. Which is actually interesting in this map, because otherwise you would have to come to this map from over here, and then have your fight all your way up here to the city. Do I want to do this encounter? Sure, why not? Some extra experience points. I just have to make sure that I don't hit any bystanders. So let's hit those two with fireball spells. Or probably not because it doesn't do damage. Let's go for lightning bolt for 16. Let's cast bless. They're probably very weak in melee, so maybe I should go for melee. Let's just spam melee attacks on them. Alright. Let's cast Wizard Eye quickly. One over here. I want to see how much Mass Distortion does. 8 points. Is it current HP? I have to test that. So those two are left. It's current HP, okay. That's good to know. I need to get a... I need to heal. There's one more archer. All right. Alright. So what happens if I click this one again? Nothing. It's refreshing now. Great. One thing that I didn't, which I hadn't showed, which I wanted to show is, you can see over here there is a spring, a well. What this one does is actually quite interesting, right? So let's save. It gives you 10 levels temporary. Isn't really that I care about right now, since it only increases the amount of HP and the amount of mana you have, so it isn't really that relevant. I mean, temporary, right? Not really relevant. Okay, so let's go in here.
Hold!
Baron Anthony Stone, High Priest of Freehaven.
Ah, my friends, you have returned with the package. Well done. Here's your reward money. Your reward money. You have my full support at the console looking at the prince. Welcome to my humble home, mighty prince. I have a room prepared just for you. Guards, take him away. Your work as capturing the Prince of Thieves has been quite beneficial to me. You have my full support on the High Council. Excellent work. The temple has been rebuilt in the front of the gods east. For this service, I am happy to promote all clerics to priest, and I grant honorary priest status to all non-clerics. Congratulations. It seems a bit quick to promote anyone to high priest, given that the promotion to priest has been so recent. Why, many wait their entire lives to receive such a promotion, only to be granted it posthumously. However, an extraordinary service could possibly accelerate that promotion to, well, right now, for instance. And I do have such a service in mind. The heretical monks that live on the islands east of Freehaven have stolen our sacred chalice. Retrieve it from the monks and put it in the temple you built, then return to me. I see that you have recovered the chalice. Good work, but you still need to enscone it in the temple. Take it there at once and return for me. So there are still... Yeah, so I can do this quest and then I would be a high priest. Unfortunately, I don't have a cleric in this party. Also, I skipped level 28 and now have enough experience points to 29. So I just got enough experience points for 2 levels. That's crazy. And if I return in chalice, I probably also get a lot of experience points. So I will do this too, and my reputation now is glorious. Because for completing a council quest, you get 100 reputation. There's one council quest, which is the one in Freehaven, which reduces your reputation. But that's the only council quest that does that. Alright, let's go to Freehaven. And then I need to buy new rations. What's interesting about rebuilding the temple in Freehaven, the wiki says that this temple is the only temple where you can heal eradication. So this might actually be relevant. Okay, so first I want to buy some rations. I'm spending a lot of... We have April now. I want to open my spreadsheet and check which one. Endurance. Okay, so for April I have to go to Whitecap, but I haven't been there and I don't think I want to go there yet. Whitecap is essentially the area where I was, but instead of going this way, you have to go this way. I could try it, but the thing is... I don't know. So the problem is, I would have to go to Iron Fist, get the quest from the seer, and then come back to Freehaven. This alone will take 20 days if I travel per foot. It takes a lot of time, and I'm 10 endurance. I don't know. I don't want to do this. I will do the shrines once I have the town portals. Where am I going? What am I doing? So I will just ignore the shrine in April. Right?
Pleased to see you. Guest in the house.
That was bad. I've paid 11 money more than I needed to. Okay, so let's do the chalice. I mean, I technically could do the one in the shrine, but I don't want to. That's just too annoying right now.
Can we assist you?
Do I just have to enter it?
Luck be with you.
Okay. Alright, so let's head back to the High Priest. And then let's see what I'm going to do next. I mean, there's still the option of completing the dungeon for the Fire Lord. I could also go to... I can probably clear some stuff in Silver Cove. But the only issue is that I need to spend a lot of mana to deal with the diamond gargoyles. Oh, I want to go into the Temple of the Moon because there was a hint from an NPC that says that the Temple of the Moon has been raided by druids. Which is actually interesting because druids are like the main enemies of Silver Cove, besides the gargoyles. So seeing the druids earlier is actually quite interesting. Oh, I also have to check what's up there. I just realized that.
Hold! Who?
Baron Anthony Stone, High Priest of Freehaven.
You are successful. It looks like I will have to keep my promise and make more irregular early promotions. I do so with pleasure. I hereby promote all priests to high priests and all honorary priests to honorary high priests. So doing this didn't really did much for my party. I can now level. I got another level. That's actually really good. But being a high priest allows me to learn Master Spirit Magic, for example. So it isn't. So it's not really that helpful since I don't have a cleric, but it's still really good. I will now go. So I will go back. I will now train. Then we probably have the 5th month. Let me check what the 5th month was. The 5th month is accuracy, which is in Freehaven. I could do this. Accuracy is not bad. But it kinda sucks. Like, having to go forth and stuff really sucks. I also now have 700 reputation. I need 300 more. I could get another 100 if I do the fire fort. Eric's fire fort. But first I want to train here. Okay, let's save.
How about some train, okay? Okay. No way.
Costs so much
Okay.
money.
Okay.
I don't have enough money. That sucks so much. Okay. Since I don't have enough money, I will not do this right now. Getting the experience points would actually be valuable. I will go into the dungeon of... I only have 20 minutes left for the episode until I'm 2 hours in. I could try the Lich dungeon in this area. There's also another ambush I could try, but I think this ambush is more difficult. I'm going to end the video here, and then in the next episode I will go into the Moon Temple. Alright, let's save. E1.